everyone, and welcome back to Marketing Mondays by Tanya & Company Marketing Consultants. Has your business become a leaky bucket? Do you find that no matter how many new customers you add up on top, the old customers are seeping out through the bottom? Well, this is a problem that businesses face no matter their size, but more so small businesses because they're focused so much on the short-term gain of acquiring new customers that they often forget to take care of their existing base and invest time in customer relationship management. So the most important thing here is first and foremost to find out what those holes are in your bucket, what is the reason that these customers are leaving, and plug those holes, so solve those problems. Then afterwards, you look towards those customers and think, well, they trusted me once. Can I win them back again? The answer is yes, but it's going to take some time and investment from your side. But it's worth it because a customer who has trusted your brand once, tried your products and services, maybe has been loyal to you even for a few years, can be easy to win back if you do things the right way and if you show them a little bit of TLC. So what are our tips for winning back customers that has left, or as we call them, lapsed consumers? The first step is to identify. So you have to set a rule for your business that defines what a lapsed consumer is. So for businesses that have annual memberships, for example, the day after which a membership has expired and that person has not renewed, they're immediately a lapsed consumer. But for businesses where people drop in for ad hoc services or buy products on a regular or semi-regular basis, it's a little bit more difficult to define. So for example, a yoga studio could be someone who hasn't shown up in 2 months to attend a session. Or if you're a clothing brand, it could be someone who hasn't purchased in 6 months. This definition differs from business to business, so it's up to you to define what it means and then look at your base and identify who falls into that category. If you invest in good CRM technology, your system can actually do that automatically for you once you define the rule. Now second, after you identify who your lapsed consumers are, you have to segment them and assess who is worth reinvesting in. A customer who bought from you once 3 years ago probably isn't going to be your best use of time. But someone who's only lapsed recently and has been loyal for many, many years before then, probably maybe even referred people to you, spent a lot with your business, these are the people that you want to look for and identify among your list of lapsed users. Then, after that, create offers specifically to regain lapsed consumers. Now this is going to differ depending on what kind of business you have, but it's also going to differ depending on what the reason was that these people have left. So if you have some sort of idea as to why you're losing consumers, that would be a good place to start to define what kind of promotions or offers to give. Was it because of a change of management and they were unhappy with how they were treated? Was it because the prices were increased? Think of different possible reasons based on your business's history and create promotions, different offers that you can give, that you can offer to these lapsed consumers and hope to win them back. Now this is also a really good exercise because you can start testing what type of offers work best, and then in the future when you do this exercise again, you will have an idea of what works and what doesn't work for your target audience. The fourth step is to then reach out. This is the most important thing, and if you are entrusting it to salespeople, you really should invest the time to train them how to re-engage with lapsed consumers. Often employees or business people can be defensive when they hear feedback from lapsed consumers on why they left. But this important information is so valuable. You need to know firsthand why these customers chose to stop working with you. Did they just simply forget because you didn't remind them enough? Or was there a reason that you didn't even think of? These calls or emails or contact of any sort is very important. And it also shows when you listen empathetically and actually acknowledge how the customer is feeling, that in itself can sometimes regain the customer. So take the time to do this right. When you identify the reason that this person has left, if your salespeople are trained properly, they will know which one of your specifically tailored promotions to offer this person to hopefully bring them back. The final tip from us is that you shouldn't offer these win-back promotions to everyone. I've seen this done so many times where brands communicate on their Instagram pages or Facebook pages or websites that, oh, come back, we miss you, 20% off for the month of August. Well, if that's what you're doing, that you're offering this discount to everyone, that doesn't actually speak to people who are lapsed. It doesn't make them feel that you actually care. It's just a generic promotion for everyone. If it's not available to everybody and it's only available to lapsed consumers, but it's advertised publicly, then you're going to have active consumers being pretty angry that they don't get to take advantage of these promotions or offers. And then thirdly, if someone's actually a lapsed consumer or someone who's left your business, they most likely don't follow you anymore, they don't check your website, they maybe have even unfollowed your pages. So if you use that tool to connect with them, you probably aren't going to connect at all. So those are a few tips on how to win back lapsed consumers. And it is really important to invest the time to do this because studies show that consumers who come back after they've lapsed, who've been won back by a company, actually spend more the second time around. So they appreciate the fact that you've made the effort to connect with them and bring them back into the fold, and they show that appreciation with their wallets. We hope you've enjoyed this episode, and if you want to learn more about this topic, you can head to our blog at itaniancompany.com/blog. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to drop us a line on any one of our social pages, on YouTube, on email, on our website, wherever you feel comfortable doing that, and we'll be sure to get back to you. Until next week, we'll see you later.